Whispering about me in the back of the club, and I don't know what to say, so my mind makes it up that they're talking shit about me, saying I will be nobody. Always was, always will be a tell about a girl who came from nothing. She tried to make it work like she was proving something, and she had a bit of promise, crossed her T's and dotted her I's, but she felt many times it's living
Hello everybody, I am Naked Age Crusader, and this is the Tuesday Night Scrims. It's hosted by RDM, Random Deathmatch, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this because we got a good amount of people here, and a really good amount of people, like meaning really good players. So we're going to have, obviously, 3 matches for this scrimmage. If you guys don't know, this is PUBG Mobile. It's very similar to PUBG, but on the mobile device. I don't know if I have to explain that to you guys. If you guys are new, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Just like to see what you guys are thinking. That's all I'd like as we get things started. So far, everyone's heading into the room, so that's what they're doing right now. The match will start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is that's in 7 minutes for me. But again, you guys probably on a delay. You guys are probably thinking, well, it's going to start sooner than that, sooner than 7 minutes. Well, yeah, just because I'm on a delay. If you guys are hearing me, you guys write something in the chat. I will get back to you, but it may be a little late. I definitely want you guys to be in the chat, though. So please let me know how you're feeling. One thing I'd like to do is pick a winner here. So let's go through the line of teams that will be participating. I got the list of teams in my hand, and I'm going to name them out as I go down the list. Let me bring it over here first before we actually get started. All right, so we got Death and Destruction there with D&D, with Yank This, Lazy, Alex, and Havoc. We have Trent on the second line. That's their team name, with Ezio and Purgio. We have FW standing for Fated Warriors, with Toy, Wrath, Larry B, and Myth, or Mythy. We have Team 4 with Vlex, and that's Vlexing Esports, with Owong, RGXs, I think that's how you say that, and Neck. Maybe they'll have one more in line for them, as they have 3 people so far. Team 5, that is your haters, with H Pink and H Almond Joy. Team 6 still needs a head in. Team 7, Kings Row, with Slinky, Dymo, C's, and Baby Vipes. We got Star Esports on Team 8 with Shadow Reigns, Canada, and AKM. DMZ for Team 9, and that is We Nubs. That's a new team I haven't seen before, but I have seen some of the players, especially Diverse, maybe even Rage. I'm not really sure about that one though. But we have DMZ Rage, DSG Snipey, and obviously Diverse there. They're looking for one more. Team 10 still needs to come in, but that should be Night 9 Gold. We have Team 11 with Unknown as UKW, Jonah or Joanne M. Sometimes I have a hard time saying names, so sorry about that. Molina, we got Power, and also Romero. That's all on the Unknown team. We got RDM, your hosts for this evening, with Rogue, Monster, Biscuit, and Capo. So I should see some love in the chat. I hope you guys are there. Also, guys, when I'm going down this list, let me know what you guys think about these teams. Love to hear some feedback. We got Team 13. I believe that's going to be the trio. Let's see. Yep, usually a trio with Rye Guy, Matt, Bobman, and Brady. Team 14, that looks like another RDM team with should be RDM Gold. But it's only Papa right now, so maybe we'll have more than just Papa coming in on Team 14. We got Y2K on Team 15, and that is Y2K Glitch. So that's with Navy, Savvy, Pursuit, and M. Team 16, I believe that's going to be Supernova. Team 16 is supposed to be also a Night 9 team on Silver. Oh, no one's there yet. I thought I saw Nova in there, but I guess he had to change spots. Team 17, that stands for the Leo King, or the Leo Kings. Royal Toxic's the only one on that side. So we'll see if they have the rest there for them. Night 9, obviously on Team 18. I think they should go back up to Team 16. They should be doing that, I think, just because Supernova was in their spot. Or the other way around, it could be. I'm not sure. But it looks like Nova's going to take that spot. Team 18, I think Night 9's just going to stay put, even though they're supposed to be on Team 16. As long as it all works out, that should be fine, I think. Team 19. That is no, it's supposed to be Supernova. Oh man, this could be hard for me to figure out. I don't know what Team 19 is supposed to be. SAS? I don't see a SAS team though. I don't know who that is going to be. But LK Pino, we got SAS Killer, Mythy. But I thought Mythy was already up on a different one. Maybe they went drop down to here as well. And then No Hope also. So we got 50 Shades, I believe that is. I don't see them on the list. But we got Rashiru, and Pika on Team 20, and that is supposed to be Hurricane 6. So different team name, but we've definitely seen those players do well before in these scrimmages. Team 21, and let me make sure you guys can hear me because that would be first. Yes, okay, good. Didn't want to go down this list and finally realize you guys can't hear me. Team 21 is Hyper Esports with BTU. Whoa, never mind. We got Hyper Turbo, YW Coco, and Legend from Ace. But that is all supposed to be Hyper Esports. Team 22, there's a Nova member, so I'm wondering if they're just moved down here. It is supposed to be We Suck at PUBG, which is, there you go, WSAP, that's what that stands for. Nova's down here as well. I'm not sure if that's the right move. Maybe they mix, I don't know. But we also have Poppy and Bennywise as well. Team 23, my team for this evening. We got Team 23 with Naked Esports, with Naked Spray, Naked Ninja, Kurt, and Blue. And then Silent Mercs as your Team 24 slot is going to be Bunny, Lee, and Trapper. Hopefully they'll have someone else added to that. We got 75 now into the room. That's a really good number. If we get that to 80, I think that's perfect. And more is amazing. So we'll see if that is going to be the case. If you guys don't know, again, this is the Tuesday Night Scrims hosted by RDM. It's going to be 3 matches. I believe they're all going to be FPP. I'm not sure if one's going to be TPP, but I'm pretty sure they're going to stick with FPP. I think all Erangel as well. So if you guys enjoy something like this, you guys want to compete, you have to join their Discord. That's the first thing you have to do. So let me see if I can get that Discord link for you pretty easily, and then I'll post it. How's that? So again, I want to hear what you guys think, which team you think is going to win it all, and then we'll get things started. Let me lower that volume. Oop, didn't mean to do that. So I just posted it on Twitch. It doesn't seem like it went through to Omlet, so I'm going to post it there as well. And so we'll have it both ends. So wherever you're watching it from, I hope you guys will have a wonderful time watching. If you do enjoy what you see, definitely give a follow, and I'd be very appreciative if you could do that. There we go. Posted that Discord, and I hope you guys will definitely follow that Discord link. They host really good scrimmages. They're putting a lot of teams in here, so it's never a shortage. So make sure you hop into that if you want to compete against some really top tier teams. There we go. Fortnite Lover 1199 says noob. Rough. I am so heartbroken, but I think I'll live. I think I'll live. Thank you for joining in, and then we're gonna get things started. Just when I was about to break the base. Alright. So we're going to get started with match number 1. This is RDM's hosted scrimmage. If you guys enjoy, definitely hit that Discord link and head in as soon as you can. And then come right back and we'll have this scrimmage here. There will be some problems with team slots, but we got it fixed. Okay, good. Yeah, there were some team slot issues, but I think we're fine for the most part. I think I can follow along, sort of, as best as I can anyway. If I mess up the teams, it's not my fault. Unless it's all good now, then it will be. All right, so as you can see, everyone's in the room. Everyone's getting on the plane as we speak, and we'll get things started. And right when this plane leaves, we'll see exactly what the plane line looks like. Right now, we're looking from the view of D&D Alex. He has Yankthus, Lazy, and Havoc on the team. Not a bad team whatsoever. D&D, one of the original comp teams in PUBG Mobile. And so we're glad to have him here. All right, we got Military Base and Novo really in line, so those are 2 hot spots that we might see a lot of teams try to jump to. We got Pachinki, Milta, School, Rozhawk, and Severny. Yasnaya being another place. That being said, a lot of other places are going to be tough to get to, especially on that west side. Trying to hit the Georgia Pole, Primorsk side, maybe even Zarki. I don't think you're going to get there by flying. You're going to probably need to take a car and if you're desperate, run. But that being said, you're probably better off finding a town closer by, like the ones I listed before. As we see, 2 teams have jumped early. One going to military side, but not really heading to the military base. It looks like Team 4 is trying to go for safety here and going to loot the smaller houses outskirts of military. You have Team 19. Take a look with Bennywise, Collapse, Nova, and Bread. They're going to take main part of Nova, and they're going to have it all, I was going to say all to themselves, but Team 13 is here as well. As you can see, things need to render in, so just give that a sec, especially on the first match of the first time. Usually it has to render a lot, so There we go. Pretty quick. Not bad. And then, so we'll have a better idea of what everything looks like right now. As you can see, they are on the crates getting what they need. Team 13, that is usually a trio. That's their team name. They are taking the other side of crates here on the Nova side. So, or Novo. So Bombman might be getting a little bit closer. Oh, no, he's going to be back away, but he has a DP. I like that. Big fan of the DP. So let's see. Let me just make sure we don't see any other action. A lot of other teams being on top of each other. If we do, we'll switch over. But right now, these two teams might be engaged or be one of the first teams to be engaged. Not sure yet. There's a lot of crates, a lot of places you can stay hidden. You might see Nova. Oops, sorry. Definitely. Oh, boy. Just when I moved out of the way. I wish I didn't do that, but it looks like they were able to get Nova knocked. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to pushing just a little bit farther. I don't think they'll make it all the way to Nova before the revival from Claps, but that might be the case. They might try that. We'll see. There's Nova. Claps trying to get pick up. Looks like other people around the map. It looks like Trent, a member from Trent, just got knocked by Kings Row. Shots fired on the right. Nova trying to get inside the crate so he can heal. Claps getting shot at, but luckily was able to dodge all those bullets. On the right, Claps getting shot and gets a knock on Matt. Huge move there. Definitely needed a response, but look at the health on Nova and Claps. They're going to have to heal up a little bit more. We'll see if Claps has anything as he goes inside the crates. Matt getting revived by Bobman, and Brady's right here ready in case they try to push the area. There's a revival. They threw down a first aid for his teammate. Always a good idea in case he doesn't have an extra. Shots fired on the left side against Claps, but Claps is able to dodge that pretty easily. A lot of these teams here trying to figure out what to do next. Looks like they are taking a vehicle and heading out, and we will head out too because we don't want to miss anything else, because there's a few teams that I see close by. Here's Naked Ninja. Looks like they're getting hits on Trent. I thought Kings Row was doing it, but I guess Naked was, and they just got a finishing touch there. There's another team behind them, or two teams I should say. There's still Trent, and everything's rendering, so just give that a moment here at Rozhawk. One of a Naked favorite right here is Rozhawk. And it looks like they might be engaged. There's a Kings Row member, so they did get some shots. Yeah, it was on Ezio, and now Ezio's getting picked up. Or got picked up, I should say. And must have gotten a few bandages in, but not much more than that. Pergio trying to shoot back. It seems like at Spray. Spray might have just got picked up as well. Not sure about that, but certainly hurting as his health is pretty low. Kings Row coming into the spot. It's really a bad situation for Trent, being surrounded by two different teams fully equipped and ready to go. Ezio's trying to rotate this side. Everything still needs to render in. That's taking a while. Sorry about that, guys, but at least we got the main part here. That'll work for now, I guess. Ezio's making his way through and pretty much passing by. Oh, Daimo's right there taking some shots on Ezio. Daimo's way in the open there, really open to get some shots into him. And Daimo there, Gio knocked right now. Ezio didn't take a hit there, and that's something they desperately needed, especially when they have lost two members already. Now, it looks like Kings Row does not find that nice on the side of Trent, and they should be careful. Trent has to be careful of a response from Kings Row. Pergio crossing over, taking some now shots into the blue house that two members from Kings Row are at. Naked is also pushing a little bit closer to the action, hearing all these gunshots. So we'll take a look back over. Now, Kings Row put themselves in the middle. Looks like they kind of just passed by each other. Quite interesting. Not used to seeing that, actually, but that's what happened. Kings Row kind of took the middle here, and now Naked still on the left side, though, might push Kings Row. Now, they have two players. It looks like two of them a little bit hurt here, 50% on Spray and Ninja. Kurt and Blue, though, look good. Now, shots fired against Kings Row. Slinky might have took a hit. And it looks like a little bit more shots against them. It does seem like Trent is leaving and completely gone. They've kind of run to the other compound across the way from Rozhawk, and it looks like Kings Row might be doing the same. What is up with this? Why isn't this rendering in? I'm a little confused, but okay. So we're going to switch it up, and we want to see action. It looks like Pachinki might be one of those places. Yeah, it's like the trees aren't rendering. Like, look at this. That's not how the trees are supposed to look. Luckily, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm getting the meat of it, right? Like the people, that buildings, they look good. It's like, it's only the shrubbery. It's, you know, like, I don't get it. Look at this. What is going on here? They're blocks. It's like as if we're playing Minecraft right now. I don't know. But D&D's over here as well. They're not afraid of a fight at all. And I wouldn't be surprised if they keep pushing Haters. Now, Haters are a really good team too. Let's see if they can hold their own against a team of 4, because they are rocking it with just 3 people right now. They didn't lose a player. They just didn't start with 4. That's going to hurt their chances from the start. Maybe they can overcome those odds. We'll see. We'll take a look at Almond Joy right here, prone to the ground. It looks like he wants to stay low. If D&D comes into this house, he has the double barrel shotgun, probably the best gun you want to have. And that's the second one that I thought would be a really good choice, and that is the Uzi in hand. So definitely good for short range in a building if you're facing off against somebody who's also in the same building as you. Those are the 2 weapons you really want. Now, let's take a look at Havoc's point of view. Oh, he sees Pink, takes some shots and gets them. Let's see if he pushes that more. So obviously Haters only have 2 people. They know they got 1 knock, so they probably are thinking that there's 3 left, but really they only have to figure out with 2. So that could be a double-edged sword. Oh, Havoc goes knocked. Almond Joy, the only Hater left on the team. He jumps inside and still gets him. Yank this. Somehow, some way, jumps into the house and still gets the kill. I'm very impressed by that. Good job, Yank this, as they will get the squad wipe, get 3 kills off the bat at Pachinki. Let's head over to another place, hopefully to find some action. Love to see more and more of that. We might have some good separation from these teams at this point. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on, ooh, this maybe? Team 2? Team 2 against Team 18. 99. Definitely shooting at Trent. Trent has been in the action for so long. They've lost 2 players in the process. As you can see, Night 9 has all 3 of their players. How many players are they supposed to have? They have 4, but Crispy's knocked out of the match already. Not sure what happened to him, but now it's only going to be with Malik, Jackboy, and Vayne on Night 9. We'll see how well they can handle themselves here against the remaining members of the scrimmage. There's 64 people alive, and it's going to be a while before this one ends. If you guys don't know, these circles represent the new circle that will be appearing. So the blue zone will close onto this circle, and then the next one will randomly appear somewhere within this circle, and so on and so forth. If you were confused by what I just said because you have no idea what PUBG is, then I understand, because I didn't really explain that well. But just understand that everyone's kind of forced to go to a certain spot as that circle starts closing, and that will force teams to battle each other as well, so they can't just all run away from each other. Neck, we got Pyra, we got Vlex, O Wong, and RG Xris. Xris? I'm gonna go with Xris? Not sure if that's correct. But this is supposed to be Vlexing, I believe. Still, what's up with the grass? I have no idea why that is the only thing. Like the grass and the leaves, so pretty much anything green, just not rendering in, and like, I don't know how that is even possible. I can't even mess that up. That is not something on me. So yeah, it's a I don't understand. I do feel like we're in Minecraft. Did they merge? Did the 2 companies come together and say, hey, let's build something, a battle royale, while we, I don't know, mine for gold or something? So that is that's the case here. Sorry about that. I can't control that, but that is what's happening. It's not too bad. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as it's not just this, like this view right here is terrible, but it will render in. At least the houses will render in. And but the trees and the grass still doesn't want to do that for me. Not sure. Trent in the middle of the action once again. I think they were trying to get away from all of it. They wound up here to Milza and found RDM now. So here's Biscuit. In that house, we have Pergio in the 2-story here in the stairwell. And I think Biscuit's just kind of peeking over, hoping to get a hit sometime. Monster shooting across the way for sure. RDM, how many people do you guys got, by the way? Here's Monster's point of view. They have lost 2, Capo and Rogue. As Pergio's in the stairwell, he knows it too. He's really paying attention to that window. Now there's a teammate right over there with Ezio. And I'm wondering if Pergio's going to peek this. If Pergio peeks it, I'm sure Monster will have a good time for that. Oh boy. Yeah, so he's moving his feet. If he moves his feet all the way to the right, he will get hit. He drops down, so he's able to do that fast enough before the shots are fired. He knows he's in the second floor. He might throw a grenade. That would be a cool idea for Monster if he had one. But he's a little far as well. And look at this. This is pretty much a grenade stopper right here with the roof. It's going to be tough to thread the needle in that window. Now Pergio drops down to the first floor. And it looks like he's rotating out of here. Grenade is finally being thrown, but a little late as Pergio is rotating backwards. Goes inside the red story building. Or red two-story building. And Pergio still getting hit, trying to get into the window. Stays hidden just long enough as Pergio is finally out of harm's way. Still took a beating there, and it looks like he doesn't have a first aid. He's not using it, nor bandages right now. That is a problem. Yeah, he's only using boosters. He only has boosters. There's no way that the system would, or he would only use boosters at this point. So that is the case. He's going to be in trouble if he continues to have this issue where no bandages, no first aids, no med kits to get yourself healed up. Boosters will only slightly heal you up over time, as most of you guys probably know. So meds will not cut it for now. He goes to the second floor as well. Hopefully he'll find something eventually. We'll keep an eye on everything else as well, as we might have... What's this going on here? Did we just get a death? What happened here? Oh, render. There we go. Shots fired. And they get the remaining member. Team 4 coming in strong. Lexing Esports gets the squad wipe. And there you go. Nice job there. Another car coming in from a different team. That is D&D driving by. Looks like on the far side by the beach. Jeez, this is so weird, this view. Anyway, they're driving through the beach, and they are trying to avoid all those shots that they heard in here. They know they're here. There's no doubt about that, but they decide to go around instead. Looks like Brady is taking a beating on usually it's a trio. And they took out D&D going strong here. They drove over here, took out one of the members, and seems like they have 2 members still. Bombman and Rye Guy still alive, but not around here. And D&D will take this compound on the side. There's Rye Guy. He just lost his teammate. This is so weird. I can't get over how weird this looks, and I'm sure you guys are thinking, what is going on here? Like, it's not lagging. That's not an issue. It's pretty good as far as lag is concerned. I haven't had issues in lag yet. It's the rendering, and usually it's like a little bit of both that would be an issue. Like if one's a problem, then both are a problem. But like this is pure render issue. Like that is not normal. So I don't know. I might, maybe I just need to restart after this one, or maybe it's just this one, and you know the next match will be fine. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't changed anything from the last scrimmage I had. They might have some eyes here as there were shots. DMZ Rage getting shot at with the M16 by Royal Toxic. Echo Fox got knocked, and he's in the second building. He's going to have to rotate over as they're going to be pushing this spot. This is not good as Team 9 is getting closer and closer, especially with vehicles. They're going to come around now. You can see here driving by, even stopping right in front of the house, trying to figure out how to get in, and goes through the window. Oh, getting hit hard there and gets knocked. Now his teammates are close by. It would be a bad idea for their teammates to kind of rush this to save their teammate Snipey. And there they go inside the house. Shots fired. M16, why did you just run up there? That was a dangerous and a little risky of a move there. So you can do the same thing. Diverse has Snipey there. Oh, they're just going to come down those. There's no way they don't just come down. Yeah, they go through the window. Easy shots, easy kill. And way to go. Patience was key for that one as Royal Toxic held off his revival on Echo. The other team just rushed up these stairs, didn't know exactly where they were, and that was a problem. So Night 9, well done. Good job. Even with just 2 people, you did what you needed to do. You executed it, and that's great. We got BTU Weed, we got YW Coco, Ace Legend, and Hyper Turbo. This is supposed to be Hyperion, I believe, or Hyper Esports. Let me take a look, just to make sure of that. Is he doing? Is he just like banging the car? I'm just hearing every now and then, bang, bang, bang. So this is Hyper Esports. That's right. So Hyper is Turbo. Looks like the rest of their teammate needs to change their tag, but that's about it, I guess. Team 3 might be getting closer, or they're just hanging back. Let's take a look at what Team 3 looks like, as they're pretty close by. Oh, he's inside. So they hear him, obviously. And looks like some shots fired in the long distance as Wrath gets knocked. Larry B's back there, so you can get the revival in. I wouldn't be surprised to see Team 21 maybe make a push or stay back, because it is a bit far away after all that. So if they push into that car, Toy can actually get some few hits here, which would be interesting to see. Just trying to keep an eye on the rest of the map, make sure I don't miss much. It's inevitable, but try and miss as little as possible. That would be wonderful. So it doesn't seem like they're pushing, so we're going to keep this eye here. Toy still in the shed. I'm wondering if he sees them. He's really looking through the one peephole he has, and they're no longer in that building. So that's a bad move there. BTU Weed with the rest of Coco rotating all the way to the right. Super weird render. I don't understand this right now. I hope it goes. I know I'm gonna have to restart just to make sure after this match, but I never thought this would be possible. Look how beautifully, there's no lag. So look how like nicely he's moving. Coco's moving perfectly. Like, it's not like he's a stick figure. He's moving right. Everything else is rendered terribly wrong. Mostly the trees. Like, the houses are perfect, so that's not an issue, which I'm very glad about. If it was the houses instead of the grass, I'd be more devastated. But the grass is good. Like, I mean, the grass is terrible, but if it's just the grass, it's not bad. Alright, so they're just rotating around. It looks like they won't be getting an engagement. Let's take a look here as two teams are getting close by. Shots fired on WSAP. We suck at PUBG, that's their team name. And Oscar gets knocked. Poppy took a few hits. Night 9. Looks like they're going for the thirst on Oscar, and there he goes. Poppy is able to avoid the rest. Let's see if Poppy stopped or kept going. Kept going. So it looks like Poppy and Oscar were just two people. They didn't have 4 to start, and they just lost their other partner. So he's going to have to do this one on his own from now on. At least in this match, anyway. So Havoc with the rest of D&D here. Right next to Team 2. Who's inside the shed? What is going on? Are they just here and they don't even know? That is what's going on right now. So Trent is right next to D&D, is making all sorts of noise. They haven't checked the shed, so that's why they've stayed low. If they check the shed, whoever jumps in here, by the way, is going to get demolished. But D&D has 4 people. Ooh, Lazy gets knocked on that side. So any moves from Trent might be a good time to do it now. I'm not sure. They obviously can't tell who's winning the battles and who's not on their side. Trent Rain got knocked. Did I say Trent Rain? Star Rains got knocked. Shadow and AKM are there, though, so they can get the revival in play. So yeah, D&D still hanging on here, and they did get the revival on one of their players. Still have some long distance shooting, probably from 50 with the Ashiro, RPG Pika, and RGP Vortex. Another shot on Alex. Knocked down. I think they're shooting at Star, but Star is really getting those long-range hits perfectly. Trent still staying strong in the shed, just waiting for the right opportunity. So he's trying to peek around, could not find him. There's one. Reigns was right there. I'm surprised he didn't see it. Maybe he did. Just didn't want to peek the same window twice, I suppose. Trying to long range M4 with his 6x scope. Tough gig, but definitely gets hammered with a few hits as Yankthis needs to get his own heals in play with the bandages. 4x scope on a DP. I like that. Not against it. Recoil on a DP is pretty limited, so auto firing with it isn't bad, especially or with an M4. I mean M4 with a 4x scope. Pino's knocked, and we just got the revival from No Hope. They have 2 people left on their team, so they're just hoping nobody comes and takes them out, especially with these other teams that have 4 people still. Here's Vlex right in front, who have all 4. Team 20, looks like they're taking some shots, possibly from, it's usually a trio. Do they see him in that window? Guess not. Looks like they're shooting at their house, whoever that is. And actually, another member on Team 17 is knocked once again. A lot of movement from Vortex. Kind of what you need to do in FPP. You need to stay mobile. You do not want to stand still. You are able to stand still in TPP by being behind the walls and look around. That's very much a TPP thing to do. He's gonna blow up the car. By the way, blowing up this car makes it impossible for any team to come up that stair. So that's what they're hoping. They're hoping for it to finish here. And we'll see if that works out, but it's going to be tough for them. Naked Blue, Kurt, Spray, and Ninja, 2 kills under their belts, but they still want some more. So they have all 4 of their players too, so that's really good. And so we'll see what they can do now against some of these other teams. We got Sass, No Hope, and Pino. I think they've been getting a lot of knocks on that end. And again, another player with a 3x scope instead this time on a DP. DP has been a really good weapon for a lot of these teams. People really seem to enjoy that one, as it has a lot of power and obviously a lot of ammo in one round. Ezio getting the Ezio's getting revived by Purgio, but why? Like, what happened? How did they get knocked in there? Who found them? Because if they were found, I'm surprised nobody made a push. I guess D&D left, and so they're going to be able to hold on. Now Star is still on this side. They haven't really pushed across the way. I don't know if they realize that, you know, Trent is there. They might know that. They certainly are looking in their direction. Yeah, I still don't know why now. Like, this render is like really weird. like I can't get over it. It's so weird right now. Thank you for clipping the action, guys, by the way. Naked, yeah. Oop, that was not intended. So Vlex O Wong is knocked. Might have been crossed away, probably from Team 17. Team 17 has been in the middle of a lot of teams, and they are a little bit in trouble because of that. Coco just driving along, taking a leisurely stroll. And Reigns is saying, no, we want a piece of that. As Coco is going to be driving in the blue zone too. He's got to be careful not to get knocked from that. Coco stops, I think, on top of the hill. I think he's trying to rotate around to see if he can find any views there. Coco's still there. There he goes, on to the right. Might take some shots. They will. Takes 1 hit, 2 hits. The blue zone might take care of the rest, and Coco is out, and the rest of the team is gone as well. So congrats to you guys. You guys won't get that kill, but you'll take 1 less team off the board. So good job. Now Ezio and Trent moved out of their shed, their safety net, and they probably will decide to find a way to get into the new zone. Team 8 is behind them, so they can't just rush into the new one if they want to be forced, as Team 8 will probably be right behind them. LK Pino, they have blown up this vehicle. We saw them do that, and they are good here. Look at the circle, it's perfect for them. They don't have to worry about teams pushing their stairwell either, because they did blow up that vehicle. So their teammate starting to drive off now as we speak, and it looks like they might be heading toward Trent. Okay, try to keep an eye on that. Let's see if we can move fast enough. Here's Reigns, and there's Purgio and Ezio right in that house. So looks like they hear them. They want to get them as well. Shadow's trying to loot as much as possible here. Shots fired on Pergio. Pergio taking a bunch of hits as he's now behind the shed and hoping to stay alive for the time being. AKM and Canada might be pushing over as Pergio tries to shoot and move, but no. That is a nice shot from AKM, getting that kill, and instantly because his teammate was taken out as well. So they have this side all to themselves now. They can move in pretty much without any issue. So that is a good thing to have. Pennywise is knocked on the left. Take a look over here as another team has dropped in to their spot. Trying to throw a molly across the way, hoping to get one. Pennywise still knocked on that far side. See where they throw this molly. If they, ooh, look, we can even see the trajectory there. And they're throwing a little bit too deep. Do they get a hit? They do. Collapse is getting hit by it and will get knocked because of it. Not great now for Nova as he's the only one. Now Brett actually is there too with Hydrate. H2O, I should say. Brett. He's, let's see if they can handle this. It's going to be a tough gig though. They do get the revival on Collapse. I'm surprised RPG didn't push after that knock. Bob, man. I don't know what happened to him, but he jumped out of that shed and took a few hits there. Maybe the car was just moving too much and still got hurt because of it. Let's take a look at Bob, man. He is going to be in the shed. He's not in the new zone either. He's going to heal himself before he moves out, though. Night 9 Vane. Looks like he's putting either first aid or bandages. That is bandages. He's not in the zone either. Looks like they might have spotted him. They're shooting a car next to him. No hope. What are you going to do, man? No hopes. Yikes. Just sticking around. Now they have to move, unfortunately. They had a great spot for a long time. They didn't get into a lot of action. They were in the middle of it, but they were able to have everyone else shoot against each other pretty much. Silent Merc's Trapper right on the other side, very close to RG Exris. Or is it Xyrus? Xyrus? Exris? I don't know. Anywho. There's Trapper. He's really seeing him in his view. So, okay, this is not helpful. Let me see what we see. And that is, did he just get taken out? No, he's still alive. He's just far. Okay, this is really weird. So Trapper is over here, prone to the ground in the grass. As we're gonna hover over him right now. There he is. Looks like grenades are being thrown. He has to dodge it by moving to the right. Naked coming into the circle as well. Looks like Shadow's knocked in the distance. Might be able to see Xyrus to the left. Trapper is getting some nice hits there. And down he goes. Trapper able to stay hidden, but this time couldn't stay much longer. As Kurt and Ninja, though, both knocked behind this rock. I'm wondering if they can get the revival. And no one's really close by to them, but they could be seen at long range. 8-time scope on an MK. And he's going to try to rush it in with the vehicle. The blue zone doesn't hurt too much. They're heading straight to Naked, actually. And Naked's getting hit hard in that smoke. Vortex took a hit as well, but not as badly as he's still up and running. Pika and Vortex, it looks like they might be throwing grenades over. Oh, they're throwing their own smokes in order to give themselves some cover as well. So things have, well, I thought things have slowed down. Pino's shooting across the way, and it looks like they got Pika. Vortex cannot go too far in. He's kind of hoping for Pika to come into the smoke so he can get the revival in play. It looks like that will work out. Naked, looks like one member, Kurt, is still knocked. The smoke has dissipated for the most part on Naked's side. Let's see what RG Express is seeing. He gets up and gets the knock on the left side, so Team 4 has lost a player. They have 3 people knocked, and Pyra is the only one standing on his team. Does he have his teammate next to him? Yes, he does. He goes for the revival on one of them and hoping possibly to get them all. That would be great to get the revivals, but it'll be a really difficult thing to do as you see Stars pushing forward into the compound where Team 4 is at. Flexing Esports is going to have trouble here. Oh Wong and Pyra, the only 2 people who are up on the team. And Star is still here, though. They have 2 people. And we'll see if they are throwing grenades inside the house. Does it work out? They cooked it long enough and gets a knock on Oh Wong. Make sure to clip it, everyone, as they have thrown a lot of smoke now, hoping to get through these revivals. It looks like he jumps out of the way. Where are you headed? All the way to the right. Shooting back at Star too. Oh boy, where's Star Shadow? Shadow is looking around and gets blue knocked. Spray might be the only naked member left behind the trees trying to get in as he sees fit. Spray has made his way over, dancing on the right and drop shooting. Spray gets it, and the blue zone closes right behind him. If blue zone closed anywhere, oh, never mind. Nate gets taken out as well as Star was able to get one bullet on him. And now we have 3 members from Star, 1 member from Team 17 with Pino, and this is bad. This is bad for Pino. I would love to see him overcome the odds, but Star really has a good chance of winning this one, as they have the houses, they have the new zone they can get to. Pino does not, I don't think, has the new zone at all. He's going to have to kind of crawl his way in possibly if he wants to stay hidden for much longer, but eventually he will need to get up and he will need to move. Looks like Shadow's really putting himself out there. Shadow might be his first one on the list, as Pino can hear him take some shots and gets an easy knock right there. I didn't even hear the gunshots. I'm not sure why that was. Another knock on AKM. Pino gets up. What was that? What is going? Okay. What? What? What just happened? What just happened? What? Why did I lose it? I don't know what happened. I think Star won it. He was getting shot by 2 people, so it seemed like that was the case. But I don't know. I'm a bit confused. So sorry we don't have the results as far as I'm concerned. I know RDM has the results. They have 2 other people in the room that can get it. But I want to show you guys what was going to be the results. And apparently that's not going to be the case. I never had that happen where it just ends after the finish and just takes me out of the whole game too. Right. Well, that happened. And hopefully next game won't be too much like that. What I'm going to do is actually restart the game. So stay here. It might be a black screen for now, so keep that in mind, but it'll be good to go right after this. So I'm going to restart this. This is a reboot. Whole reboot. Stay tuned, guys. We're not going anywhere. Let me get this thing going again. That was super weird. Kings Row about to do some clapping. Let's see if that was the case. I don't know if that was the case. Did they get a few kills? Not sure. I didn't. I know they were in the middle. I think they have a few kills, but I don't know how many they actually got. So I'm just looking through the chat. Oh, it looks like Nuclear Natalie didn't make it, unfortunately. Hopefully I'll make it to second match. Stupid app had to update. Oh, update. How long have you not gotten the update, Natalie? Oh, that sucks, Nat. Gold won't function without you. It says Rogue. It looks like Natalie might have been a key part. Wolf, thank you for joining in as well. Appreciate you being here. All right. So sorry about all of that. I mean, the render, there's nothing I can really do to fix that. There's sometimes I'm able to fix the lag because I can kind of like shut down other things on my computer to kind of prevent lag. But yeah, there is literally nothing I can do about what we just saw. So I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen again. Honestly, I just opened up the app and I realized there was an issue from the get-go that I thought was just going to be here, but I'll show you guys what I mean. And first, can you see what I'm seeing? Let me make sure. Yes, you can. All right. So what I mean is not here, but in inventory. We know with the different backgrounds, like this one. Like, look at that. What is going on here? So this seems to be a rendering issue from the start, and I thought, all right, well, it's just a background. Like, that's not going to be in the game. So it seems like we might have the continuous issue in the game. I don't know why this is, though. Like, I've restarted it before as well to fix this, and it just didn't fix. So I was like, all right, it's just the background here. But yeah, I don't know how else to fix this. I have a terrible feeling that the render will still be an issue with the grass going forward. And honestly, I don't know if I want to try different settings, because that might create bigger issue. But what I'm going to try though right now is one change. I'm going to try one change. If it doesn't work after the restart, then we'll just go right back, or we'll just continue. I'm hoping this will be fine. The change I did was just changing the processor, I believe. I believe that was it. So sometimes that could fix stuff like that. We'll see. Sorry about this, everyone. There's not really anything I can really do about that, because it's just, you know, sometimes the game wants to be finical. But we'll see. So it's just loading in. So I know there's a black screen. Just give it a sec. We'll get things going once again. Let's see if this fixes it or not. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Look at that. Background's perfect. All right. I hope the next render is going to be good. Wolf2128, thank you for the follow. So as you can see, the background looks solid. And I think we're good. I'm going to cross my fingers, and I'm going to say that with a question mark because I don't want to jinx it. But we'll see. We'll see. And we'll have an idea. Thanos Jazz says, bro, he knocked 2. Did he knock both of them? I know. So I'm 5 minutes delayed, so I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, that he was able to get the win after taking out more and more. There's RDM Rogue, get me in the room. So the next room is open. Head in as soon as you know that you have the room codes, and jump right in so we can get started as soon as possible. And to make sure that the system doesn't kick you. If the system does, you'll have enough time to get right back in. So make sure to leave enough room for that. Not a big fan of that music. Let's change the music up entirely. Let's see what we can find. How about this? This is an ad, so sorry about that. There we go. Thanos Jazz says who won? I don't know who won. Honestly, it looked like Star was going to win it. They had 3 people left. I know he was able to knock 1. And I think he knocked the second. But they were battling it pretty much between those two. And then the other guy should have had an easy shot on him, given that he was wide open in the middle of the field. I'm not sure what happened though. I have a feeling Star won it though. If I had to put my odds on anything, put my money where my mouth is, I would have said Star won that. But I really do hope the odds were in his favor, because he didn't have the numbers, that's for sure. 1v3 isn't easy. Wolf2128 says, is there a lot of stiff competitors? Well, there are some really good esports teams here tonight. If you guys are new to some of these teams, we'll kind of take you down the list here. As we have D&D, we have Trent there, we have FW, we do have Night 9 with Malik there. I think he's going to have to go down to his teammates though, because I don't think he's in this spot. Or might be, I'm not sure. Kings Row on Team 7 there. Star, that's the team that either came in first or second, we're not sure, and they're usually pretty good with these scrims and do really well. We have Diverse, Rage, and Slash. Diverse has been a competitor for a very long time. RDM, obviously your hosts and a really good competitive team, so watch out for them. We got usually a trio with Right Guy, Bomb Man, Matt, and Brady. They were once signed by Decimate GG, so they're competitive skills are certainly known in the PUBG mobile community. Night 9 Malik finally goes down to Team 15, and Vane will hop in with them. Night 9 I think has 2 teams here, so watch out for both of them. What else we got? I think there's LK Pino. He was the one last on his team. Looks like he's running with No Hope TG366 on what appears to be a shadow enemy tag, and D Sweetie. So let's take a look at Team 17. Which team is this supposed to be? The Leo Kings. As you can see, that's the LK. So it looks like he's running the show with his tag being the only LK one around. And he's lasted, so I don't know who won. I don't know. Maybe someone else can answer in the chat if they know. But I'm not sure. Silent Mercs. Again, all the results are recorded, so I'm not the one recording it, which is actually a good thing because, well, I didn't have it. But we do have 2 people who are able to see the results at the end, so they are able to calculate. So usually I have nothing to do with the results. They are the ones that calculate it, so they can figure it out. Hopefully the same issue doesn't happen to them. I don't think it would have, but you never know. Silent Mercs, Bunny, Cajun, Trapper, and Lee. Silent Mercs, a very strong team and a veteran team at the same time. Claps, Pennywise, Nova, and Hydrate Bread. Now they run together usually. And let's take a look. What team name did they pick this time? Because I feel like they're always different. Oh, they kept Supernova, as they have Nova on the team. Team 20, looks like they had a 50 Shades player with Ashiru. And then Pika on RPG, Vortex, and Bleach, all really good competitors. We've seen them multiple times in scrimmages. They know the ins and outs of these maps like back of their hands now. Ace Legend and BTU Weed, I don't think that is their team though. I don't think BTU or Ace is going to be their team. I believe it's something else. Yeah, Hyper Esports. They have a Hyper member on the team, so that's probably why they call themselves Hyper. WSAP standing for We Suck at PUBG. So we have Oscar, Gavin, and Clapster. They had another WSAP member as well. I think both the 2 were the last members on their team. Both WSAP members, but we'll see. Naked coming in with Team 23, running their 4 players. They did really well. They had a few kills trying to last long enough. I think they came in 3rd place, so congrats to you guys. Keep it up. And get that first place chicken dinner next. I like to see that for sure. Flick and Legion also on Team 24. And then you got Hyper Turbo. There's Hyper. So here's all of Hyper. So Hyper, Turbo, Prodigy, Viper, and Astro here. So it looks like Hyper is going to be staying on the Team 25 roster, but I think they're supposed to be somewhere else. They moved down because no one's supposed to be down there. So we have 23 teams supposedly, and it looks like Team 24 and Team 25, they just moved down here, and it'll be probably because other people have taken their spot, I'm assuming. So that is the reason. We got 82. 82, that's a great number to have, and I'm excited to see how this all pans out. Good luck to all the teams going forward. First game, really good for Star, really good for LK, Pino there on Team 17. As Leo Kings, that's right, Leo Kings. And Naked, I believe, came in 3rd. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. So those might be your leaders so far. It also depends on kills, so I'm not sure how many kills everyone got. I think Naked was in there with a few kills in hand. Star, I wouldn't be surprised. They're usually a very aggressive team, so they probably had a few kills under their belts. And ads just keep coming in. Ads, man. All right, so we're gonna get this one started very soon. What's the codes? The codes go to registered players. So if you are not registered to compete, you can sign up next time on the Discord that I posted up earlier. Let me see if I still have it. Do I still have it? Nope, that is not the right message. But I'll post the Discord once again, so you guys can all have that and get in these matches. The White Rabbit says, let's go. It's closed. Scrims says, the White Rabbit. Thank you for answering that for Wolf. There is the Discord link. Good luck to all the fighters, says Wolf. Thank you, Wolf. Bongo Cat says, what's the code? The codes are closed for registered players. So if you want to compete, that's how you do it. You have to register on their Discord. So they're going to have these every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They host some really good teams. So if you want to be one of those that compete against some of the high tier teams in PUBG Mobile, you have to register. Dishwasher. Who picks these names? Thank you for the follow. Really interested. Wolf2128, I think I said this, but thank you for the follow already. All right. Naked Ninja, what's up? Hello. I think I'm a bit late to you guys, but thank you for being here. Naked Blue, thank you as well. Naked Blue and Ninja both have good streams that they're trying to put together, so hopefully you guys can give them a follow. And Omlet Arcade, they're right there in the chat. AKM is a beast, says A to you as well. Well, you're doing really well so far with the star. Did you guys win? Let me know if you guys did. He knocked two of us and he was prone. Yes, he did. That's exactly what he did. He just heard your footsteps and was able to see over the hill that he had. Well, the very little hill he had. Naked Blue says, boot camp, who's coming? Looks like Sandhawk will be next. And it was Star, says AKM is a beast. So I guess Star did win it. And we'll see if that was the case. And hi, shout me out, says Brushers. Shout out to Brushers. Welcome to the chat. Stay tuned to see all the action that's going to be in your way coming soon. All right, let me get myself good to go. And then we'll have everything good to go. All right. We're set. We're good. I like it. All right, so we got the plane in Sandhawk this time around. And obviously, we have a few hot drops in Mine, Paradise, and Bootcamp being two of them. Now, Painan's another hot drop that we saw last time in our scrims for the Naked Pro scrims. We saw a bunch of teams drop there. Not usually the case. Usually Bootcamp is the place to be. But we'll see what these teams do. It looks like we have some early droppers on the left side of that map, possibly going to Hot Tin and others. But that might be another thing to see. Bootcamp has team 1 going there, so that should be D&D. They're not afraid of a fight there. And we'll keep an eye out here first. This is where Big Trent is here as well. And 2 other teams, I think, or 3. 2 other teams are here. So 4 teams appears to be total dropping to Bootcamp. So let's get a better aerial view here. Team 13 dropped in close. It's usually a trio dropped to the right side, or the north side, I should say, of Bootcamp. DMZ, Rage, God, Bleach, all on the west side. Purgio gets knocked and taken out by D&D. You have Ezio on the roof. He's possibly hopping down. It looks like they are together. Here's D&D on the first floor. Looks like they got a knock and a thirst on Destroy as part of Trent. Lotus going with a knock and saying, hey, like this, if you thirst one of ours, we'll thirst one of yours. So D&D now has 2 members knocked. Alex being knocked on this side as well. I don't know if they're going to hit him as well. Not sure about that. Rye Guy gets knocked on this side. D&D going crazy with Lazy all on his own, away from his teammates, doing some really nasty stuff against the trio. Shooting across the way, finishing off Matt, not letting him get revivals in, no remorse whatsoever. And now Lazy has a little bit of downtime right now. Rye Guys drop down to the bottom in order to find a way to get healed up. Bleach and God Legend or Legion, along with Clapper with FBO. Looks like they are together. They're hopping around like bunny rabbits. They're trying to see around. Interestingly enough, not usually seeing that in a scrim, but hey, I guess that works. Bombman, I don't know if are you healed or you're dead or you're knocked? He is knocked. So he is losing blood as we speak. Looks like Lazy might go, oh, Lazy's gonna leave him be. So team 2, Ezio, are you the only one left on your team? Yes, you are. Unlucky there. Saw a few of your teammates get taken out by D&D. Here's a member from D&D as well. I might hear Ezio inside as Lazy's going to the second floor. Ezio was on the first floor. Looks like he backed up to the other side of the main building to here to get some heals in. Not a bad idea, honestly. DSG Snippy gets knocked, as it seems to be because of those 3 there with Clapper, Legion, and Bleach. A grenade being thrown just for an extra measure, making sure nobody was getting the revival on that. So that's always a good idea, by the way. If you see you have a knock on a certain floor, immediately throw that grenade. That way that they try to go for the revival, you'll get two for 1 special right there. So that might be what a lot of teams should do, at least in my opinion. So Slasher, I don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of staying. Oh, okay. I think he is okay. I thought he was really lagging, but maybe not. Team 9 here. So diverse, trying to look around. So we have, oh, wait, oh, go change. Ezio is right next to Lazy, and I'm wondering if they see each other. No, they don't. I think because Trent, member here with Ezio, stayed hidden, didn't move, and is probably not going to move anytime soon. Let's switch it up. We might have some action soon enough, actually. Just keep in mind. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to... Actually, no. Sorry. I am wondering what I should do, and I'm going to keep my eye on Lazy as he's heading straight to Team 24. 3 players on that team. Shotgun, double barrel. Definitely a good idea, especially with a bunch of people. You want to get some instant knocks without taking any hits yourself. The AK is not bad as well, because it definitely can put some damage quickly on a player. Shots fired. Jump shots, but misses him. So he's going to the second floor. He's over there as well. Oh no, he's in trouble. He gets surrounded by the other team, and they're going to loot his box like it was no tomorrow right there. So Team 2, Ezio, still hidden. Has a team right above him. He doesn't want to move. And Team 9 is still looking over. They heard those gunshots on Team 24, but we gotta switch this up because I don't want to miss other things that are going on possibly. So here we have things going on. King's Row, looks like 2 members on your team is knocked as you were trying to get those revivals in. Oh, baby haters coming in. Now that door was open. That's just a spectator thing. Like, yeah, both of them saw through the open door. So it's not like anyone was able to see through it or shoot through it or whatever. That is just a spectation thing. So haters did a really good job taking out King's Row. It seems like all by themselves. How many kills do they got? 4. So yep, they got that whole squad wipe. Wish we got a little sooner over here, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Keep it up, guys, and we'll get more from you guys if you guys continue to do well. Team 23, naked, walking over here. Looks like 2 members knocked. I don't know where they are. Where are they, by the way? They have 2 members who are knocked. Oh, they're over here by another full team, and this isn't good. I don't know what happened. They must have got separated. RPG, seems like the culprits in this engagement, as both of them are trying to stay hidden now. Pika here. They got 2 knocks, and I guess they're not worried at all about any more players around them. So as you can see, Pika's just looting up like no one else is around. Where do we want to go? Take a look at Team 11. So this is unknown. That's their team name. Looks like they're shooting at FW here. As they're shooting back. Good spot here. How did they get the boat over here? They really brought that boat all the way up in order to make it a defensive barrier. But nicely done. Larry B, let's see what you can do. So he's not shooting through that rock, by the way. That's just what we see. I don't know why it does that sometimes too. There's Raph. That's not his perspective. All right, let's go back over. Here we go. We got Romero. Team 3 standing for Faded Warriors. So Wrath might have a good angle on Romero. It looks like he was able to dodge those issues though. Gets knocked by the back end by a third party. Not really worried about the other side, and now they finally have to as Naked gets a knock on Romero. Now, Naked's also getting hit from a third party as well, and they're completely wiped out by Team 20, who got the original knocks on the other Naked members, and they finally were able to catch up to Naked to get those kills. So good job for them. Unknown still here, knocked, and it looks like that gave enough time for Faded Warriors to kind of rotate out of their position because they didn't really have a great spot, and now they are able to rotate to the left and find something else. So boot camp, let's head back over there as we see 3 teams here that might be the same 3 teams that have been trying to fight against each other for the longest time. Ezio is still are you still hiding in the same place? Let's take a look and see what Ezio's spot is. Yes, he is. He's saying, I'm still in zone, so I don't have to worry about it. As he is staying hidden for sure. Diverse, another team. Look like he's peeking this, waiting for someone to come along. Painan might have some sort of issues here as we have Night 9, Rock 2, Echo Fox, Brax, and Royal Toxic working together here. Team 5 is in the distance with the Haters group. Oh, Haters and Faded Warriors are here. Havoc's trying to find a peak that he wants. Larry B. I don't know if he hears him. I think he's trying to hear what he can. There you go, a nice knock. I don't know where that came from. I guess rocked you. Nice. Oh, that was through the window? Was that you, Shinka? I think that was Shinka. Nice shot. If that was you, that was impressive. And then another knock. I don't know how that happened. And that must have been from Havoc's getting down from that window. He goes inside. He's one of the last remaining members, if not the last member on his team. As, oh, grenade hitting, but no hits there. Surrounded on all sides, and he stays low trying to shoot, but no, that won't work as Haters win the battle. Well done, guys, as you guys are going to have some issues in front of you, though. Be careful. You guys aren't the only team here at Painan anymore. Brax and I think another Team 16, yes, Echo Fox is here for all part of Night 9. As they are fighting against Haters. Now, they did get a knock apparently on Pink, but Pink is still good to go. Rocking the nice robe there. Go up here. Shots fired across the way with the third party. As Rock, oh, that's not the third party. I think they're all the same team. Yes, they are. Just that Night 9 separated themselves pretty well. And Brax gets knocked just as he was trying to hop in through that door. And Havoc is saved just for a little bit longer. Now, where was that? Where were those shots from? Oh, there he is. He really rotated. Shinka, nice job. Shooting through the door, trying to knock it down. Another knock on Pink. Now, Haters are getting crushed right now. As Night 9, I think Echo Fox got knocked because he tried to hop out that window. But no, they didn't allow that. Was there another team? Yes, there was. Here, the other team. That was, I think, shooting from the top of the hill, getting some long-range hits. Really caused some problems for the haters for the most part. Royal Toxic's on the right there. Might be seen from Dex, but Dex is getting smashed right now as he's trying to hide behind the tree now. Now, Night 9 has a lot of views on that left side. Can easily shoot if they were able to find him. So that's a good move to move right now. Get behind some huge hills in order to get yourself some cover. Now, Yashiru has a long-range has an M4 with apparently a 6x scope. Not bad whatsoever. See what he does here, but he can't get out of the way. He goes right back to the tree he was at in order to make sure he's covered safely. He's going to throw some smokes. Not a bad idea at all. Definitely do not want to get knocked in this spot, especially away from your team. And that will be a knock. Yashiru is going to try to rotate, but won't. Gets knocked, and the Joker pops out. So right now, Team 20 is rocking it with 2 people, Dex and Pika. Night 9 with 5 kills now, with Rockdude, Echo Fox, Brax, and Royal Toxic together. Let's see if they can continue the fight, get the last remaining members as Pika's rotating up that hill. I don't think Royal Toxic saw that, so certainly good for them. They do not want to get spotted at this point. If anything, Team 20 will need to get a surprise hit as they're trying to do that right now. Looks like they were able to get a few shots on Echo, but definitely needed a knock in that scenario because it is going to be a 4v2. You do not want to leave yourself open. Nice shots actually from RPG. They really have this place surrounded. They try to peek around these houses. It's going to be real tough for them. So it looks like they're throwing some smokes in order to give them a path. Oh, that was a grenade. I don't think that was the way you want to go unless they threw that, which is a long throw from Pika. Knock goes Pika. I think he was trying to rotate to a better spot, and that wasn't good enough. Dex getting a hit there on Echo Fox, who is knocked. Now Brax is getting a few hits on him, but look at Dex's health. He needs to stay low, stay hidden. Cannot take one more bullet left. Now Brax and Echo both need to get revived. These smokes are definitely going to come in handy, as that should give them enough space between. Now Dex probably will use this opportunity to just get out of dodge, or at least get into the new zone. That would probably be best. Pika is still knocked on the right. He might actually go for that revival. He's throwing in some more boosts, so make sure he can survive, whether it's in the blue zone or to Pika as he's trying to rotate to the right. Shots fired to the right side. Looks like they heard those shots. I'll keep an eye on where those came from as Dex is still rotating. He's going to be more and more in the middle of everything. So as he's getting closer, oh, he lost his teammate. He wanted to get over, but he didn't realize how little health he had left. And now Dex is going to back away. Team 16 still on the bottom half of that hill. It looks like Royal Toxic might be the one that takes a peek first. As we see Dex might be on his left. Will he be able to see him? I think so. Yes, he will. Does he continue? He will get these shots right here. Easy. Will he get a knock, though, as he dodges really well? Nice job, Dex. I thought he was dead to rights, but no, he stays alive and gets behind that rock immediately. Once he started getting shot at, he changed directions, and now he's still getting shot, but he's going to rotate backwards this time, away from the team. Not a bad idea. See if they keep following him. If they do, he's going to have to keep on running. He's going to go more uphill now. He has a few of these hills to give him some cover as he changes directions. Team 16, though, really making a beeline to Dex. So Dex, I think he thinks he was out of harm's way by getting to this spot. But Team 16 is super close. And they probably will hear the meds being taken if he continues. Oh, he's even running it, too. He needs to get a gun out or something. He does now. But I wouldn't be surprised if Team 16 heard those footsteps right there. So I think he knew it too. He heard the footsteps on the opponent teams, and he's now ready. Shots fired now on him, and he's trying to dip out of it. Very dangerous position here. Taking some shots on Night 9. He's trying to rotate behind the rock, and does, but still losing more and more health, just little by little. Just getting a few chunks at a time. Rocked you, I think, got knocked. Yes, he did. So the Night 9, while they are trying to get the last remaining member here, they're getting hit hard. Dex is doing a really good job. Trying to stay alive while retreating. I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to retreat now. There he goes. This is always a good idea when you're by yourself. Tactical retreat. Never hurt nobody. And so he goes into the house. All right. I know they'll probably finish that one up soon, but we do want to see what's going on around the map too, as we have two members from boot camp right next to each other. So is this still Ezio who's staying hidden on the first floor? Sorry, I had to itch my leg. Where is he? I thought he was like right here. Oh, there's Ezio. He changed positions. He's now on the second floor. Ezio has been at boot camp the entire time. They dropped here. All of his teammates were killed, and then he just stayed hidden. There's Dex, by the way, in front of us, trying to stay hidden. It looks like Night 9 might be getting third party. No, I think there's just really getting hit hard by Dex. Dex is surprisingly staying long-term, staying alive. And I don't know how he's doing it. I think luck, though, is running out as there's a member behind him now. As they get over drop shot, and that will work. Nice attempt, though. Dex doing everything he could to get away from this team, but this team just kept pushing no matter what. They got knocked, they got the revival, and kept pushing. So definitely a good move there. But look at this, Royal Toxic in the blue zone and knocked. This is going to hurt him a bit. The zone is a bit far away, so I think even if he gets in, I don't know if he's going to be able to get healed, honestly. This is taking too far. Probably best bet is to get the revival on right now. I don't think he has the time to keep moving. I think he's trying it. Ooh, this is going to be a close one. It's like the snail race. Ooh, time. Oh my God. Royal Toxic. I think Brax was like, let me heal you. I got you here. And he's like, no, I'll make it. I'll make it. And he did. That was huge. I thought he didn't make it, honestly. His health was 1%. And that's being nice. All right, so RDM, Baron, Monster, Capo, Sean, still all on the team, all still running it, but they don't have a single kill. And there's 14 people remaining. They're going to have to go off in order to get those points to win this match at least. So let's take a look on the right. There's Team 19. They got 11 kills. They're looking great. And they might have a view on Night 9. Rocked you getting hit hard, and Brax is going to be right there. It looks like they're still getting shots, and Brax gets knocked. Royal Toxic, though, on the back end, still alive as we know it, is going to stay hidden. He's not going to move up. He's just going to stay low. He's going to go for the revivals. It looks like two members from 19, or 3 members on Team 19 on the left. Looks like they got Thirst, and that was instant actually too. So there you have it. Team 19, more kills on the board for them, 14 in total. Nicely done. Now they hear the gunshots on their left. They know that there's a team there. And let's take a look at what we see. It looks like a squad wipe just happened. RDM was a cause. They got 2 kills from it. Pennywise is going to be right on that cliff. Does he see him? Does any of them see it? I guess not. I think Sean was spotted by Pennywise, but he's going to have to figure out where to go. He's right there. Yes, he is. Shots fired. He's trying to auto-fire, but couldn't auto-fire well enough with that recoil really hindering his abilities, as Sean is going to have to come back to Baron. Let's see if he can do it without getting thirsted. It looks like that is going to work out. 3 teams left. Ezio still alive. Ezio has been hidden for the most part of this match. And obviously, for good reason, he lost all of his players very early. Need to survive in order to get those rank points, and he certainly will get that. Let's take a look from Ezio's point of view, staying low here. He sees a lot of smoke on the right, and the zone will be closing once again, so he's going to have to move. Hydrate Bread is probably his closest person that he can shoot pretty easily, in fact. Especially with those shots that he was taking just a moment ago. I'm sure Ezio would find Bread pretty fast. Now Team 19 will have an easy view of Ezio once he gets a knock here. As he's attempting it, gets it right there. So now Team 19 is going to look back and say, hey, what was that about? As Bread is getting hit hard. Now, Pennywise, though, is too focused on RDM to focus on Ezio. He's over there shooting at Sean. And it looks like Sean is out of the match. RDM has 3 people left. Pennywise and the rest of his team are the only ones in the circle. Supernova, can they win this? As you can see, Monster there on the right, trying to shoot, but it looks like he was able to dodge those bullets, at least from Pennywise. Monsters, though, 50% health. Capo, got to be careful in the open, but no, Pennywise goes down, and before he was able to take those shots, Monster gets knocked. Nova's still knocked, by the way. And now I think we only have Collapse on Team 19 who's up. He's finally putting an end to Ezio. And RDM Baron now is the only one on the team. Nice grenade, but Capo. Oh, Capo was still alive. Oh, that's Team 2. RDM's looking... Oops, sorry about that. RDM's looking good. There's Collapse in the back. He cannot get the revival. He's dancing on the backside. Capo's going to be right there in front of him. Was able to shoot first, but was able to dodge by going prone. He has no health left. He would need to get all these shots on Baron before he even takes one, unless he gets the heal right here. That's what he's going for. Baron's not slowing down, though. Collapse is going to be right there. Shoots before, and Collapse gets the win. Well done there. Good chain of events right there as Collapse was able to hold it down. 9 kills for him, 5 for Pennywise, 3 for Nova, and Bread with 2. So Supernova, well done getting that first place with a ton of kills. They got 11. Well, that's a lot. That's 19 kills, everyone. Put that on the board, as that's probably the most we'll see all day. RDM comes in with 3 kills. Baron, Capo, and Monster each with 1. And then Trent coming in with 4 for 1 apiece for Troyce and Lothus, and Ezio comes in with 2. Hyper Esports, nice job getting 4th place. A few kills from everybody. 3 from Turbo, 2 for Prodigy, 4 from Astro, and Viper with 3. So that's a team total of 6, 10, 12. Double digits, nice job. Night 9 comes in with a few kills too. 3 from Rockdew, Echo, Fox, and Brax, each with 2. So that's a team total of 7. ARG Dex did a really good job. I know he only has 1 kill, but he was surviving long enough, and I'm sure that really helped with the rank. The rest of their team got a few kills as well. That's a team total of 6. Legion, Bleach, and Clapter, part of FBO there, with Bleach with 4. Nice job. 5 total for them. We have WSAP, we suck at PUBG, with 2 total kills. Star with 1 kill. They really hurt their chances of taking the leader spot, as they did really well in the first match. Hopefully they can turn this around for the last one. Vlex comes in with a few kills as well, 6 total. Nice job from Neck getting 3 of them. We got Rage, Diverse, Snippy, and Slash. They got 3 kills total. Diverse with 2. Haters with everyone getting at least 1 kill with a team total 5, 6, 7. Faded Warriors comes in with 0. RDM comes in with 0. Unknown with 2. Nice job, Joanne M. Ace, Legend, and Weed from BTU comes in with 0 kills. Naked comes in at 17th with 0. Kings Row with 0. D&D with 6. Silent Mercs with 0. Usually a trio with 0. Night 9 with 0. And LK Leo Kings with 0. Thank you guys for joining in, and thank you guys for clipping the action. Definitely helps me out a ton. Thunder Dan, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Sorry if I didn't respond fast enough there. I was kind of... Sometimes I just get really hooked in the action, and we didn't have a slowdown the entire time. So please don't really, yeah, that. Don't spam it, please. Appreciate it. What do we have here? Papa John Legend, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. And Yush Victran? Victrant? I'm having a hard time reading that one. But thank you for the follow. Definitely enjoy you guys being here. Let me know what you guys are feeling in the chat. Definitely be active. Love to hear from you. All right, so we're going to get the next match started. This could be the last one of the night. Larry B says, won't let me drop some bits. Oh, it should. I don't know why I won't. But thank you for attempting. Larry, did you see the res BEO? I don't know what that means, but maybe something they know between each other. Thank you for being in the chat, by the way. I have to send you codes on Discord. Okay, I'll head in. that way. Alright, just got it. Perfect. So now I'll get into the rim. So you guys can't see what I'm writing, because in case you guys aren't supposed to be playing, let me show you guys this beautiful, beautiful banner from RDM. If you guys don't know, that's how you get in. You see the Discord on the bottom there, and more information there in their banner. So sit tight as I get myself into the rim. Alright, I'm in the rim. Now let me bring you guys back. Here you guys are. So you can see the rim is open as one player has made their way in. Hop into the rim as soon as you see those codes. Can't stress that enough. Thank you guys for dropping in. 19 kills, OP, says Bennywise, PUBG Mobile. Yes, 19 kills, going strong. But that was the that was Supernova, right? Supernova doing a really good job right there. They might be the leaders at this point, but we'll see. We'll see if that's the case. Match. Hopefully they can turn this around for the last one. Vlex comes in with a few kills as well. 6 total. Nice job from Neck getting 3 of them. We got just making sure I'm good to go. Sorry about that, guys. We got 12, says Laser. Yeah, where was that? Someone had double digits, other than Supernova. Alright, let's take a look at some teams here. Take a look at some stats, shall we? Take a look at RDM. We're gonna Papa, Hunter, Reaper, and Nuke right here on Team 14. So if you guys are a full team, you're more likely to be seen by me in your stats. So make sure to hop into the rim as soon as possible. Yep. All right, we're good. Yep. All right, so we got 49 wins, 203 matches played, 24% win ratio, 67% top 10, 13 most kills, 1,500 highest damage, 459 average damage, and 3 KD. So pretty good all around. I think 500 is a good level for average damage, so you're almost there. So just keep that up. 24% though, a really good win ratio. I think anything between 20 and 25% is really good. So you hit that mark for sure. Yeah, I think everything else will come and follow. 3 KD is not too bad there because you do win a lot. But I think when you get that average damage up just a tad bit more, just get over that 500 mark, you will do really well in the KD department, even higher than that. I think you'd probably reach 4 or 5 at that point. So keep that up, and I think you'll do really great. Let's go back over. Take a look at Hunter. 6 wins, 36 matches played, 16% win ratio, 66% top 10. 10 most kills, 1,000 as your highest damage, 423 as your average, 2.62. Pretty similar numbers along the way, everywhere. Just a little bit lower than your teammates. So pretty similar advice I'd say to you. Just get that average damage up. Everything else will kind of follow. As I always like average damage as my main indicator to figure out how well a player is. If you have a lot of damage, that means you really are able to get a lot of shots on an opponent. And that matters a lot in my book. As more than kills actually, and more than wins in my book. All right, let's take a look at Reaper. We have 5 wins, 74 matches played. There's 6.8 win ratio, 74% top 10, 7 most kills, 1,100 for your highest damage, 273 average, and 1.61 KD. So I think all around these numbers just need to go up. I don't think you need to know that. I don't think you don't know that. I think you have a lot to work with, especially the more matches you played, because this is really a small sample size. You probably have a better idea of what kind of player you are when that number gets more like over 100. So just get more and more experience in, get more and more shots in, and I'm sure some of these things will kind of work on their own or be helped on their own. RDM nuke. We got a very small sample size. Let's see if we can change it to season 7. That's better. 26 wins, 122 matches played. So we got 21 win ratio, 59% top 10. Most kills being 14, highest damage being 1,400, and 342 average damage, 2.58 KD. Yeah, you got a good win ratio. That's for sure. I like that. That really pops out to me. Average damage, I think you need to get that up a little bit more. But all around looks not too bad. Just keep it up. Win ratio though is very important. It is a survival game after all. So way to go. Thunder Dan, you're annoying. Yeah, I already blocked him, so he can't write anything anymore. I don't know how. I don't think you can take out what he wrote. He just generally wrote hi like 1,000 times. So I think you guys can see that in the intermission page. So yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, so let me make sure I'm set. So this is going to be the last match, guys. If you guys enjoyed, definitely give me a follow. If you guys are still watching, thank you for being here and have fun watching it, because we're going to have some good action right now. Last match, a lot of teams are trying to figure out where they can go to win it all. It's going to be a tough one for some of these teams as they are a little bit behind, but I think a few teams have the top spot. We'll see if they can really come out strong this one and take the whole chicken dinner, the whole scrim for themselves. I didn't. Okay, game time later, says Larry B. What's the code? Says gaming with Alfred 941. The codes are for only people who are registered. So you have to register to compete. I put the Discord link higher up, so you can hit that Discord link, and yeah, that's how it'll work. All right, let's take a look at the plane line. Just a sec. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's sort of through the middle. Definitely going to be over Bachinki. You're going to have easy access to Rosshawk, Severny, Georgia Pole, Zarki. The west side's looking pretty good. Other than Primorsk, you pretty much can go anywhere. Military base in Novo, definitely in play as well. Usually with a plane line like this, you're going to have a lot of good places to be. Milta is even in play. Yasnaya might be in play if you last long enough in the air by floating. So there's a ton of places a lot of teams can jump to. So expect some separation in the very beginning. Although it looks like a few teams are dropping here to George. Just keep an eye on that. As look at the bunched up players here. They might be all going to crates or South George. Not sure. Based on Collapse's drive, it looks like he's going South George. Looks like we might have some teams dropping crates. So maybe a little bit of separation from that point of view. Two teams dropping to Rozhawk. I'm wondering if I should switch it there. Let's see Rozhawk, because I think these two teams are literally dropping right next to each other. Team 2 dropped already, and here's Naked dropping here. It looks like Blue, Kurt, and Spray are the only going to be the 3-team squad here, representing Naked Esports. And so as things render in, we'll have a better view of what's going on. There we go. The houses rendered in, and the ground should render in. Hopefully we won't have that grass issue. Nope, we won't. That's good, because we had that issue last time we were at Erangel, and that was not pretty. So Trent has all 4 members, Troyce, Pergio, Lothus, and Ezio. They usually run with this 4. They're very consistent about that. So they really have good chemistry because of it, I'm sure. And they do really well in scrimmages. So keep an eye on them in the future and right now, as they might be an engagement in Naked soon enough. Looks like we got a knock on 8 haters right now on Bleach. I know we want to stay here too because there seems to be action, but we're going to switch it up so we don't miss anything. I don't know where to go though exactly. I know Naked's shooting away. Here we go. There's Collapse. It looks like they did get that knock. Team 3 has 1 member on the left. Looks like they're going for thirsts here. They got 2 of them. As Faded Warrior is not looking great right now. Here's Wrath, or yeah, Wrath. Oh, he's getting shot from another angle, and he has to go right back to the houses. Team 19 is going to not be so far behind. He doesn't have a gun, I don't think. He might just have a handgun now. Yikes. I think, yep, he just finally got a gun, and it's a handgun. If he wins this, I don't know. I'd be super impressed right now. He jumps out. He goes right back in. Yikes. Yep. Yep. That was expected. I'm trying to do everything with a handgun, and he hops out that window right in front of the enemy. Goes right back in. So that's squad wipe, and we're gonna switch it quickly to the next spot. D&D right in front of We Suck at PUBG. So let's see if these two teams are going to be able to find each other quickly, or do we need to move? So I don't think they know. They probably don't hear the footsteps quite yet as he's hopping out as well, going the opposite direction of where Team 22 is. Looks like some long-range shots are fired, and Havoc could not survive that one. So well done. Good start off the bat. D&D. D&D just got Oscar, as they're also trying to get Gavin here. These are the only 2 people here, by the way. They have other players, I think. Let me see. Do they have other players? Oh, they did. Diverse was knocked out already. Oscar's knocked. It looks like he's smoking up this house. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to rotate back. Maybe really make it seem like he's in the smoke. But D&D is going to be closing in on this position. They got the revival on Havoc. Looks like he's throwing some smokes in order to get his teammate. Alex does not want to push too far. He doesn't want to push because he doesn't know if anyone's in that house anymore. He knows he got a knock in that house, but he doesn't know if anyone got the revival. It's just standing still. Looks like they're really throwing smokes at Oscar. It's not a bad idea from Gavin. Just really make it difficult to be seen. Alex, though, guess he did not see that. Oh, did they get the finishing touch? I don't see him. Oh, yes, they did. Look at that. I thought they were going to be able to get this, but it looks like Gavin just going to be able to heal or take his stuff while he smokes it out. D&D is going to be surround. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, we're okay. We're gonna go over here. D&D did a really good grenade throw, and I I'm very surprised from that. I mean, they're a really good team, obviously, and I didn't expect them to really get that grenade there. So Pink might be able to hear Star, obviously does, but I think he's being silent in order to make sure Pink doesn't get seen. Can definitely get some nice hits, honestly, on Star, who's on top of the crates. I think Pink is probably prone right now. Oh, that's easy. Easy pickings. Doesn't get the knock. Definitely gets it there, so good job finally getting that one. Canada coming around. Looks like trying to get a view on Pink. Should be able to, actually, I think. Surprised he hasn't taken the shots. I guess he couldn't see the feet. Shot finally on Pink, and there he goes. Knocks to the ground. Havoc and the rest of them are around. Let's see what Shinka can see. Shinka's probably going to have the best angle here. Definitely using that VSS. I think maybe got one hit on AKM. There he is. Shots fired. VSS, such a dirty weapon, getting that knock. Well done. Can he continue to do it? Shadow's still behind it, and there he goes. I think she sees it. It's hard to shoot through that because he does take some height to shoot with the VSS, but it's possible. Definitely getting a knock there on Shadow, and Shinka going off right now. 2 knocks in a row. Cheeks getting a knock on Shinka. Couldn't continue it with another one, but definitely was able to slow down Star enough. And someone using a Magnum, of all things. Guess they didn't quite loot up as much as they wanted. Here's Havoc. Drops down from the crates. Definitely a good idea to do that. Shooting on both ends. We're getting hit with 50% lost right there. Team 5 and Team 8 really around each other. Joy pushing really aggressively there. He's getting real close too. Captain Canada, part of Star right now. Nice Molly, but the Molly actually didn't hit. I thought it would have. And Joy gets knocked. Looks like Havoc needs to heal. And look at AKM Star coming around. Drop shot works. And gets knocked on the back as he tried to go for the thirst. Captain Cannon is coming around and say, hey, you try to thirst our guy, I get you. And now Nova shooting from the long range, trying to get Star. Looks like AKM staying alive somehow, some way. Should probably get the revival there. Shinka trying to stay low. Definitely needs to be lower than that, and that is it. Haters are out of the match. Star gets the win there for the squad wipe. There is another player, or another team, that has come around to say hello. It is Team 19 with Supernova. They won the last match. Looks like Claps has a DP, no scope. Here's Star AKM. They were shooting from the top, and there's still people up there. There's only one person on the team that has dropped down to crates. That might be a mistake. Too much of a flank here, unless Claps can really get a surprise hit. That is a lot to ask for Claps to get this one done on this side this far. Now Claps is pushing away from Star. But look how far he is from his teammates. He's here in the middle of crates. His teammates are all the way back here. At least one of their teammates. The other teammates are in cars, which I have no idea where exactly those people are. He's going to go for the car here, possibly pick up his teammate at crates, and then find a way after. Okay. So, there's 2 or 3 teams around. D&D is going for shots on Pyra. D&D stops their car. Pyra is still driving. Pyra stops though. This is not good for Pyra. By himself, no health, and that will do it. Knocked to the ground. His teammates though nowhere to be found, and D&D is easily going for the thirst there. Nice car, by the way. I like the skin. So D&D, another finishing touch there on a teammate. An opposing team. Team 18, Silent Mercs, near the prison where Team 16 is, and that is a Night 9 team. So wait for everything to render, and we'll have a better view soon enough. We got Silent Mercs, Lee, Trapper, Bunny, and Cajun. Looks like they got a nice shot on Jackboy because Night 9 member is downed. Let's see what Lee does. Lee's probably their main flanker on the left here. Can really rotate to the left because the hill is letting that happen. But he can only go so far without being over the hill to finally get to Night 9. I'm surprised they didn't make that push. Bunny. Is Bunny on this side? Yes, he is. Bunny. Open. Really open. And Bunny's getting shot badly. Not the greatest spot you want to be. Vayne is going to easily be able to see Bunny, and that would be a nice hits there. And Bunny's going to get thirsted. Not the kind of push you like to see usually. And Lee gets knocked. Even though Malik got knocked from Lee, there was 2v1 in that side. And Lee just could not take both of them on at the same time. Cajun, though, back there, still can get the heal. And there's another one here. Trapper can do the same thing. But it looks like they might peeking around. Trapper shooting back, gets Malik easily, and gets both of them nicely played. Vayne now, the only Night 9 member. Things just keep going back and forth. At one point, Night 9 looks like they have the advantage. Next point, now it's Silent Mercs, who can get their easy revival on Lee. And Vayne is going to have a very hard time getting these revivals. He's going to probably need to do a squad wipe by himself if he's going to do it at all. Or leave entirely and not help out a teammate. Looks like he's sticking around, though. Silent Mercs has taken over where Night 9 is, so they can get those thirsts if they want. It looks like they're going to leave them hanging. Malik is trying to come back. I'm surprised this is actually working. Silent Mercs did not see Malik, I guess. They kind of might have lost sight on him. And now the Trapper is closest. He's still getting the revival in. Almost gets it and couldn't do it long enough. Trapper gets the win there. Silent Mercs entirety gets a squad wipe. Good job, but they did lose Bunny in the process. They'll have to run with a 3-person squad now. Team 17. Now let's see. Team 11 and 23. They're close. Here's Naked Spray. Looks like he's taking some shots. They're at the what is it called? Shelter. And Naked Blue gets taken out early. Now Spray and Kurt now the only ones left on the team. They had a 3-man squad to begin with, so that's their first knockout. Unknown is shooting. It looks like Kurt is trying to get into the smoke in order to get the loot. Kurt is still in there. No one's taking shots through the smoke, it seems. And Spray is peeking around. They're both going to go into the oh, both of them are getting shot. Kurt somehow staying alive and definitely needed to stay alive long enough. Now Spray is going to come around. It looks like Kurt is going to put the heals on inside first before picking up Spray. This is not looking good for Naked. Now Unknown is not pushing, so that's a good sign for Naked. And we're going to change perspective as we see two teams possibly fighting it off right here, so close together. D&D. We say they're shooting across the way at Pennywise. And they're moving their cars in order so they can use it again later. They don't want their tires being shot off. Yashiru is trying to drive, but look, it blows up, and Yashiru is taken down to the next map, I guess. We got Team 1 D&D as well, obviously doing really well. Back here, Trent. I think they just got a squad wipe because, yeah, they got 3 kills now. Ezio. Got to heal up behind this hill. This is a hill a lot of teams like to use in scrims. If you guys are new to this and you have never seen people use this, well, this spot I'm often seeing, especially with the ending of the zone, if it's somewhere around here, this will definitely be taken up by some team. And right now, Trent has taken that. Here's Unknown. They are keeping an eye on that side as Spray is peeking his head just every now and then. The VSS, though, can do some nasty work without you even knowing it because it's so silenced. So Spray's got to be careful back there. Take a look back over to D&D, who seems to be in the middle of it all for the most part. Looks like Havoc needs to put some heals. Pennywise still over there on the right. Looks like we have a team driving near the warehouse. Looks like heading over to Star, Shadow. The rest of their team is together over there. They're going to pass by a lot of different players in order to get over here. So that's where Team 18 is already. So let's focus our thoughts here as Team 8 has made their way together. So Silent Mercs versus Star, pretty much. Star has gone to the cliffs. So Cajun really putting himself out here. Will it work out? It seems like it's working. No, it's not. As we saw Reigns. I didn't notice Reigns on that far side on top of the cliff, and will get thirsted. So Silent Merc's now running with 2 people, Trapper and Lee. We got RPG Vortex. Dext is down, the one that survived for a very long time at Sandhawk. It looks like they might be getting pushed by Team 17 here. Dex is trying to rush all the way to the right. Grenades being thrown in the blue, but no one was in there. That's a good thing for Vortex, as he's going to try to figure this one out. They're trying to shoot on top of the wall here. Drop shot gets TG, and now they're going for the thirst. You got to be careful, though. No Hope was right there to protect them. It looks like TG, though, lost a lot of health just from that little bit of thirst time that he had. Another knock on the right. LK Pika now has to try to do it on his own. No Hope is going for the revival first. That is a crazy move. Vortex still in the closet. And gets another knock. Pino doing the work and getting another. So close to getting knocked, and he knows he's prone to the ground. Could not get him. He only needs 1 shot on TG. 1 shot is all he asked for, and he can't get it. TG staying alive. I don't know how you did it, but ARG Dext. Oh, this is not good for TG. This is not good. Jumps over. Should easily get that knockout, and there you go. RPG Vortex and Dex, they did a really good job with a bad situation. 2 people. They only had 2 people. I think there was 4 on the opponent team, maybe 3, but they got knocked initially. And so usually when that happens, it is game over. But they were able to turn that around, get the revival, get the knocks they needed, and win it. So well done. Looks like Unknown possibly took out Naked back here, it seems, because they are now at their silo. And there's a naked body right there. And I assume there's going to be a possible naked body around here as well. Anyway, it looks like Unknown did the work here. Let's zoom in. Oh, no, they didn't. There's Naked. Naked's still alive. I thought they were taken out. Looks like they stayed hidden, stayed low in shelter. Here's Kurt and Spray. Oh, they're outside of shelter. They're going to have to stay hidden. They only have 2 people left, and they want to survive long enough to get those rank points. Let's take a look now at Team 20. Yep, they were doing some work. They're going to get all the loot they want. Looks like, look at all the map now. We got a huge separation. We got RDM on the bottom left of the map by farm. They have the whole farm to themselves. We got RDM, the other RDM team on Milta, which is probably the biggest town so far in this new circle that's going to be left over. Prison is taken over by Star Esports. We do have Team 1 or 11 with Unknown. They're by Shelter. We saw them earlier with Naked. We have D&D, who has taken the little compound that we were seeing earlier in the middle, near the middle of the map. Here's D&D for you, with Havoc, Alex, Blaze, and Yank This. They're all still alive. They got 3 kills total. So everyone's kind of waiting for this new circle to develop in order to figure out what to do next. Looks like they're taking some shots, actually. Possibly from Unknown. Yep, there you go. Alex, what are you doing? Move! Alex, I don't know what happened to you. Alex, no. Stay low. Oh, my lord. Good timing. The shots, though, so close to D&D right now. Alex is not going to survive that. So close, but no. Yank This is going to get all the loot. And they threw the smoke just a little late as they lost a teammate. I don't know what Alex was doing. I don't know. He got stuck or something. But that was not what he intended, whatever the case may be. We have Star Reigns here with AKM Shadow, Canada, all on the same team. All 4 still alive. Looks like Vlex is driving down, possibly getting to a new circle. Let's see. Is there going to be a new circle so far? Not yet. Maybe just heading more toward the middle. So Reigns is by himself here, really by himself. Like the rest of the teammates are nowhere to be found in the immediate facility. Oh, there it is. AKM. Oh, you have a vehicle too. Alright. Looks like you're heading back over to prison, possibly. Rest of your teammates. Team 20 needs to make it into the circle. Let's see what they're about. Here's Vortex and Dext. And they're rushing it in. So no one else are outside the circle. Everyone's pretty much in except for this team right here that we're looking at. Dex has made their way to the warehouse, and Vortex right now is making his way to his teammate, probably to the warehouse as well. You do have Bread and Bennywise on the left, might be shooting at Dex. So it looks like he's gonna use the roundabout way to get in and go through these open doors. Nope, just misses the doors. And there we go. Made their way in. Take a look at Bread's point of view. I think they know, obviously, that team's there, so they're really focused on this side. Dex is shooting from the second floor. I think he sees him too. Not taking those shots, though. Vortex is on the first floor. So they gotta be careful on both levels. There's Dex. One shot, two shots, more shots. Dex is taking a beating, but so far, staying alive. Oops, sorry. It's alright, there we go. So new circle, heading up north of the new circle here. So a lot of these south teams like RDM and Star need to move up north to get to those pieces. Now, RPG, Dex, and Vortex, who have the warehouse, I think they're going to have to move even though they're so close to that edge of the circle. They may actually have it, but definitely Bennywise and Bread will need to move for sure eventually. They have a car, so they'll probably just take that and head out eventually. They'll have the time. There'll be a few minutes in order for that to change. Naked's driving in. I don't know where they're headed. But Team 11's in front of them. Looks like they might head to Shed. Yep, they're heading to Shed. Nobody's at Shelter here. Or the Shed, I don't know why I'm calling it a Shed. They're heading to Shelter. And Team 11 is, I don't know, let's take a look. Where is Team 11? Underground? Or above? Look at the inner workings of the tunnel. I love how it looks down here. Anyway. Here's a member from Team 11, unknown. Unknown. D&D sticking around, not making a move. So it does seem like Bennywise and Bread are still over there. Bennywise really peeking over, not getting knocked out. It's good peak movement from Vortex. The blue is overcoming. They're taking damage little by little. I'm surprised Bennywise tried to rotate like this. Not the best move to try. They can get shot in the middle of this field as a car stopped, and as you can see, they can hear it. Their car is taking a beating. Bread took a hit right there, almost down to 0. They lose? They lost gas. They don't have any gas. That was a terrible timing as Bread is badly hurt. It's gonna have to put the heals on first, but no, the shots fired were enough. I think the gas ran out of the car. That's my guess, because they would not have stopped like that for sure. And now RPG, Vortex, and Dex get those kills. Well done. D&D in the new circle. Let's see. This new circle now, as we take a look at the minimap, is all the way to the west side of the circle. So a lot of teams need to rotate. A lot of teams need to rotate. RDM, I think they just got a kill there on Team 12. If I'm not no, they are Team 12. They just got a kill somewhere along the way, though. I think it was Monster or Sean that just got it. I think they're getting the loot too right here. Here's Vlex, Vlexing Gaming, or Vlexing Esports, one or the other. As Trent is on that little hill. This is a cool spot I always like to utilize if I'm playing. It's a little dangerous though, because if someone spots you, then you're kind of stuck there. Looks like he's trying to hit him and does get one hit. Lothus took 2 hits and lost roughly 70% of health. And so they're good here. Look at the compound that's that they have. They're able to stay here for a while, to say the least. It looks like Team 1 D&D took out Team 20, or at least one member from Team 20. It's not looking good as Dex is going to try to hold on for his own. Nope, that won't do. D&D gets another kill. Nicely done as they continue to get more and more stuff done. Now they have to move to the next zone. They have 40 seconds. I think they have vehicles, so they'll probably take that. Here's Naked next to Team 8, and it looks like Spray got knocked. It looks like smokes are being thrown, but that's not going to be good enough as Naked is taken out completely by Team 8 here with Star. Star has been just the pain for everybody here as they continue their onslaught. How many kills? They got 13 kills now. They just keep feeling it as they're going to head into the new zone. Team 11, they're passing. One of their teams are passing by it. Looks like they're going to take the rest by foot as Unknown is right here by the shed. Now, not a lot of space to defend as they have to watch out for multiple angles, it seems. There's multiple teams that know their position now. Look at the knocked members now. Unknown, 2 members. Looks like Star is just pushing the shed. One player versus one player pretty much. They can't get the revival in. They get it. Rain stays alive and Star gets a kill. Another one on the books. Star is in the open. I'm surprised maybe that Lothus can't see him. Here's Star. They have the shed, and we saw them push this and got a kill. A squad wipe, but RDM is on their left, I think, taking some shots on them. They got to be careful about that for sure. D&D on their right. Down the hill here. It looks like they're not coming up that because they got be wide open for shots on that other end. They're taking this. Look at this. One car at the very edge. This is not a great spot. Blaze is knocked. Smokes are being thrown. This might be it for D&D. It's going to be very difficult to recover from that. Pergio looking all the way around. There's Shadow. Wide open. But no, M24 not going to get a hit there. As Star is trying to peek every now and then against Pergio. But not getting the hit. So close. But no cigar. Definitely got a hit there, I think. No knock, though. They're moving the vehicles, and it looks like Star's getting hit hard on that side. D&D still alive. They really smoked up their spot. Just missing. Pergio's not making contact like he wants to, as he's they're peeking every now and then. Look at Team D&D now, rushing around the blue. The car, though, must be badly damaged, and they're going to continue on. They're going to make it? They made it to the next zone. Are you kidding me? How did they do it? I don't know, but can they stay alive? This blue zone overcoming. Havoc is staying low. Shots fired from Troyce. Troyce is getting a few knocks there. Gets the whole thing. D&D has 2 members taken out. Now they have 1 person still alive. I think there's other teams that are shooting at D&D. And look at the health on Yank This. I think Yank This is the one that's up, honestly, and Havoc's is the one that's... No, Havoc is the one that's up. Now both of them are. Yank This finally got his health back up. Look at this. Everyone's getting hurt so badly. Neck is knocked. Shots fired on them. Trent is doing a really good job putting damage on some of these teams. Just trying to shoot around the tree because he knows they're going to be trying to hide behind the tree. So shoot very at the edge of the trees on each side and hope for a hit. That's exactly what Pergio is trying to do. Stars in front of them. Shadow gets knocked. Through the smoke, he's trying to find him but can't see it. The new zone is in favor of Team 4, Vlexing. They have 3 players still good to go. D&D still has their players somehow, some way, staying alive. Yank This and Havoc. They were in a really bad spot. They were able to drive to this spot, and they are throwing the smokes when they need them. Havoc, though, knocked down to the ground. Yank This still alive. trying to get the revival in play. Trent can get a shot on the back end, but I think he's going to be in the smoke enough for them to make it difficult to see. Star getting more knocks on their side. Troyce might be trying to make a huge push here. Looks like he's throwing smokes in order to get to Star, and Star is taken out completely. Now we're only left with 3 different teams: Trent, Flexing, and D&D, Death and Destruction. This is down. Zyrus or Xris is down as well. Neck and O Wong on Flexing still alive, each with their own team to worry about pretty much. 2 teams left. D&D was taken out completely, and another member from Flexing is knocked, and we have 1 player left on the team. The blue though zone is helping a lot, but that won't be enough. Look at all the members from Trent in the blue zone, but luckily enough, there was only a 4v1 situation for them to overcome, and they get it. Troyce, we saw you with the M24 working that long range shooting, and it worked out, paid off with the 6 kills in hand. Lothus with 2, and Ezio with 2 as well. That's a team total of 10. Nice job, double-digit kills and first place. Flexing, nice job staying alive long enough, getting second place. Oolong with 2 kills, and that's a team total as well. D&D staying alive pretty similarly, just really hanging on to dear life as they were trying to rotate to that circle. They were kind of stuck at a certain point, were able to get out of that position and stay along long enough to get third place. They got 5 total kills as well. Yanked this with 3, Havoc with 2. Stardom, nice job. Star Esports, 8 from Shadow, 5 from AKM, 3 apiece from Canada and Reigns. I wouldn't be surprised if they won this whole thing based on their kill count. They have 11, 16, 17, 18, 19 kills. Congrats, guys. RDM, nicely done, getting 6 total kills. Sean with 3, 2 for Capo, 1 for Monster. Unknown with 2 kills. Power and Ramiro coming in with 1 apiece. Naked getting 0 kills, but getting 7th place. You have Yashiru, Dex from ARG, Pika, and Vortex on RPG getting 6 total kills. Nice job, Vortex, with 4 of them. RDM with 0. Supernova coming in with 3 kills total. Leo Kings coming in with 0 kills. Silent Mercs, 4 from Trapper, 5 total, as Bunny has 1 as well. Night 9 with 1 kill for Vayne. Haters coming in with 2 kills, 1 apiece from Havocs and Shinka. Weed and Legend with 0 kills. Matt, Brady, Bobman, and Rye Guy, part of the usually a trio with 1 kill from Bobman. 0 kills here for WSAP. We suck at PUBG. I always have to laugh when I read that. FW coming in with 0 kills, and Bleach with Legion with 0 as well. Alright, so that was it for the Tuesday Night Scrims. They're hosted by RDM. If you want to compete, if you're new to this and you want to compete, you have to head into that Discord and register your team. I don't know if they've opened up registration right now, but they certainly will soon enough if they haven't. So first thing first, head into their Discord. If you have any questions, let us know. I'll actually post it again just to make sure you guys have it. Love to make sure you guys can play. So there it is. Just posted it on Twitch and on Omlet, so you guys will be able to see that. Ash is trans. That's a weird name, but thank you for the follow. No Internet 101. Thank you for the follow. Mr. Forkard? Is that supposed to be the F word? I don't know. But that's a weird way of writing it. Thank you for the follow. Astro PUBG, thank you for the follow as well. All right, so I think that is, yeah, all right. So let me guys say, first and foremost, thank you guys for being in the chat. Love you guys all the time being here. Love to see more of you guys, and it's insane. You guys are great, and I love being able to do this for you guys. If you guys continue to enjoy yourselves here, definitely give me a follow so you guys can be up to date on what we're doing. Next scrim I'm going to be hosting is going to be on, I believe, Friday, the Naked Riot at 8 p.m. If you want to compete for that, we do have, I think, openings still for registration. Prize pool is between $80 and $240. So it depends on how many people are going to be playing. So if 100 people, let's say, join in, it'll be $240, and it's down to 80 if we have less than 50. So there's a level to that, and I hope you guys can come and compete. If you have any questions about how to get there, you got to head to my Discord here on my profiles on either Twitch or on Omlet. So head over there as soon as you see it. Anyway, thank you for being here on the chat. Thank you to all the teams that competed. I'm sure on behalf of RDM, they're very happy for you guys all being here. So hopefully we'll have you guys continuing to come and continue to register. But again, new teams can compete if you guys want to. What else do I want to say? Thank you, RDM, for letting me stream. I obviously have put together this really good organized scrimmage, and so definitely give them some love, whether it's in my chat or in their Discord. Say thank you to them, especially if you've competed. Make sure to reach out and say how you feel about all this scrimmage work that they put into. And that's it. I think that's it. So again, this was the Tuesday Night Scrims hosted by RDM. I'm Naked H Crusader, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Take care and enjoy yourselves. Until next time.